A missing teenager had feared she was pregnant days before her death, an inquest heard today. Gaia Pope Sutherland, 19, was reported missing from her home in Swanage, Dorset on November 7, 2017. Her body was found 11 days later in the undergrowth. Dorset Coroner's Court heard that Gaia's mental health was suffering due to worries about the imminent release from prison of a man she had accused of raping her. She had also recently split up with her boyfriend and had been sent indecent images on social media, the inquest heard. Gaia, who suffered from severe epilepsy and post-traumatic stress disorder, had been experiencing ongoing manic episodes in the weeks before her disappearance. Gaia's body was found 11 days later in the undergrowth, Image, PA. Forensic pathologist Dr. Russell Delaney told the hearing her naked body was found in deep undergrowth and that she had died from hypothermia. Gaia's clothing was found scattered across a field as if she had been removing it as she walked. Dr. Delaney told the hearing at the time of her disappearance she had recently split from her boyfriend and had become convinced she was pregnant. Even though a test was negative. Members of the public looking for missing teenager Gaia Pope during a community search in 2017, Image, PA. He said there was no medical evidence she was pregnant at the time of her death. Gaia had been due to see the GP for an appointment at 5 p.m. the day she vanished. Dr. Delaney said the day she disappeared the teen left her aunt's home at about 3:40 p.m. and went to a friend's where she was behaving irrationally and began 0 seconds of 54 seconds volume 90%. Gaia Pope's sister says Gaia was the light of her life after a body is found. Gaia redressed but left without her coat, and the last known sighting of her was a few minutes later. Dr. Delaney said the post-mortem examination found no signs of trauma, but there was evidence of Vishnevsky spots in the lining of her stomach, a sign of. The pathologist said there were several possibilities why Gaia had undressed before her death. Gaia's father at a vigil for his daughter in 2017, Image, PA. It is possible Gaia was suffering from paradoxical undressing, where she thought she was overheating and removed her clothing. Another possibility could have been her declining mental health. He said, it is possible she was undressed because of her deteriorating mental health and that has made her vulnerable to hypothermia. The deterioration of her mental health has led to her being outside, and cold and wet, and led to her becoming more confused with hypothermia. Police officers on a stretch of coastline near Swanage looking for Gaia in 2017, Image, PA. The undressing is typical of paradoxical undressing and hypothermia. She also had minor cuts to her feet and shins, consistent with walking through gorse and brambles while not wearing shoes or socks. Dr. Delaney described a condition called hide and die where someone suffering from hypothermia burrows into a closed space. Gaia, who used cannabis and ecstasy, was prescribed medication to treat up to 5 seizures a day, but Dr. Delaney could not be sure she had suffered one. Before her death, Gaia was found 11 days after she disappeared, Image, PA. He said, I am certain that hypothermia has made a significant contribution to her death. It is significant to explain her death alone. It could have acted in concert with epilepsy. In the absence of anyone witnessing the seizure, there isn't a way of determining to a significant degree of certainty that someone has had a seizure. Immediately prior to death, a police team searches a mill pond in Swanage, Dorset in 2017, Image, PA. Dr. Delaney said he believed Gaia had died a number of days before her body was found but was unable to say exactly when. He said, I would always urge caution by trying to be too specific and narrow the time frame down too much. Research entomologist Martin Hall has previously told the inquest that having examined blowfly larvae recovered from the teenager's body he believed the latest she was alive was November 9. Read more. Man who tragic Gaia Pope, 19, accused of rape is jailed for grooming girl. Read more. Gaia Pope's mum demands justice on anniversary of her teenage daughter's death.